What's up, everybody? This is HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm with my man Christopher Burton.
People's Podcast. What's going on, y'all?
And we live, man. And we're here to do a little bit of talking about the independent wrestling scene that Chris and I have toured
over the past 18 months.
Yeah, in the past 18 months. And this basically is the Carolinas and a little bit of Georgia, on the outskirts of Georgia. Yep. We have done Eastern Alley, Georgia. That's pretty much what we have done, and we've been to PWC in Georgia. So basically, that's what we're doing. That's what we're talking about. So, man, we're gonna break it down, and
right now we're gonna cover two categories, mainly right now because we got more to come.
Yes.
But right now we're gonna do the best wrestlers and the best tag teams.
Yeah. So best singles wrestlers, and the best tag teams that we've seen so far. And like Chris said, we're going to come back a little bit later, not today, but we will be doing that a series over time and let you know who are the best that we've seen in other categories like best manager, best most improved,
best female wrestler.
Yeah, best female wrestler, the most powerful. And Chris and I, we've been to, I think 9 different, 10 if you add Union. You've been to Union, and I add CPW down up in Orangeburg, South Carolina. So it's like 10 that we covered. We haven't covered all of them together, but together we've covered like 8 different territories, 8 different independent shows. So, and a lot of these shows we have covered over and over and over. We've been back and forth to these shows, and we see multiple wrestlers at different ones. So basically, man, we're about to break this thing down. The best wrestlers that we have seen. And what's up, Scott Larson?
What's
See you in the house. What's up, my man? All right, Chris, best wrestler, man. And this man, we have seen him time and time again. He's wrestled in only a few different places as far as promotions.
Yeah, he don't go out much. He don't go out much. He sticks to his usual base, which, hey, I don't knock him.
Right.
Man. He just likes what he likes, and he does what he does, but he's an excellent wrestler.
No doubt.
And you want to go on and talk about who he is?
Yes. So at first, now this is no particular order, so don't think that this is all we're saying this person number one, but after we get all of them on here, we will break it down who we think is the best. But first I have Jet Mars. Jet Mars, usually now first place we saw Jet Mars was over at APW in Bowling Springs, South Carolina. This guy, Chris and I, we have did a statistical analysis of Jet Mars. Jet Mars scored an A. He has an A, which everybody we've done so far is an A or A plus, but he's definitely a top tier wrestler. Jet Mars is something special, man. One of the quickest guys that I've seen in the business. Technical, he can do it all on the indie scene. And if you want to watch a great match, go back and watch his match that he had against Dagon last year, Scars and Stripes. What was that? Scars and Stripes. Man, if you can find it, and we do have that in our archives, Scars and Stripes, man, that was to me, that's the best match that I've seen on this indie scene. Is that what was not a dog collar match? It was a
dog collar match.
Okay, dog collar match, but that's the best match that I've seen so far on this indie scene. Me and Chris both agree that
it wasn't a dog collar. It was a strap match.
Yeah, it was a strap match, man. I'm talking. That was incredible.
Ooh, I had the privilege of calling that, man. That thing was
what an outstanding match.
Yeah,
incredible.
That was something else, man.
I will never forget that. And he had his last match that we actually attended was him and Brino Royce at the Jeanette Edgerton benefit show. And that right there, wow.
Just 1 minute, guys.
All right.
Just one moment.
Here, but hold on. Okay.
All right, guys. Sorry about that, man. Had a little phone call, but we back though, man.
That was my wife, so I couldn't ignore her. You know, I mean, Scott Larson, you definitely know how that is. But man, look, you know, his match against Breno Royce. Definitely go back to the Jeanette Edgerton show and watch that. That was a great match. I think we ranked that like a 4.5 stars.
Yeah,
4.5 stars. But that's the best match I've seen Breno in too. And Breno did some incredible stuff in that match.
Yes, he did.
And man, he was able to hang in there with Jet Mars. Him and Jet, went back and forth, but Jet got the win. But Jet Mars definitely one of the best wrestlers on this tag team scene. Not tag team, but
singles
on this indie scene. Singles wrestlers that me and Chris have seen. Jet Mars, man, he deserves all the props in the world. I mean, we can't give him enough praise. Yeah. This guy is incredible, man.
If you ain't seen him, go check him out.
Yes.
Man. He's something to behold.
Yes, and the only places, like I say, we've seen him so far is APW in Boiling Springs, South Carolina.
His pro wrestling.
Yeah, his pro wrestling in Packlet, South Carolina, and he has wrestled for CMW. He has wrestled there in different locales. So definitely, man, you got to check out Jet Mars if you haven't seen him. Next, man, we're gonna talk about my man Chase
Blue Chipper
Emery. Yeah, Blue Chipper Chase Emery. Yes. Chase Emery is incredible, man, and that's something that you're gonna hear about every one of these guys we talk about. We're gonna talk about how incredible they are, how good they are. But man, you talk about somebody who has the potential.
And this guy has even broken out on the national scene.
Yes, exactly.
He was been highlighted on APW Dark a few times in tag matches.
Right.
He hasn't quite gotten that singles opportunity yet, but I'm sure he will at some point in time. But for right now, for what we're talking about, what we've seen him do on the indie scene as a singles wrestler, and hey, he has not failed or disappointed.
No doubt. I mean, incredible, man. Like I said, you're gonna hear these words over and over again. And I think when WWE actually had him was gonna have him come in, and then he had heart problems, and we know where that came from. And a lot of people out here that watching indie wrestling, have their own opinion. They know what everybody's saying or whatever, but we're not sure. But yes, he did have some problems. He had some heart problems, and that seemed now that it's cleared up. But he's back out here and he's performing. And man, Chase Emery, you talking about someone who has the potential to take it to the next level. It's Chase Emery, and man, hopefully down the road within a couple years, we'll see him in the big time on WWE television or AEW or Impact or somewhere like that, because he's
that good, man. He's had some amazing matches, man.
We've seen a lot of great matches, especially
the ones that stick out to me, him and Zuka King.
Yes, no doubt, man.
Lord, man, those matches have been something amazing, man. I mean, you got a guy who is the hero, wearing all white hero, Chase Emery, versus the Dark Emperor per se is Zuka King. There was no pun intended on that. But it's like Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader. Good versus evil. And those matches were some of the best matches. If you ever seen them or know where you can get a video of any of those matches, go check them out, man.
Yes.
He definitely put on a show for himself, man. And just not even there. He's done it at 3 Count. He's done it at Battle Zone. I mean,
his pro wrestling.
A
lot of different places.
The man has been all over.
Yeah, he does in places in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
He actually was at Uprise too.
I forgot about the Uprise.
Yeah. So yes, he's done it, man. And when we come down to the best feud, that right there, that feud right there has to be considered probably the one of the top feuds or the number one feud.
Yeah,
because those two, anytime they get together, man. Incredible matches.
It's like, man, it's a hatred, man. It's like oil and water, like fire and ice, man. They just can't get along, man.
No doubt.
I mean, it's like you got Zuka King's right here. Chase got to be right here. Zuka's got to be back on top. Chase got to be. They don't want either one of them to be the better of the two. You know what I'm saying? Chase wants to be the best. Zuka wants to be the best, and that right there just. It's a marriage for a perfect match every time, man. Because they're going to bring up the best in each other to say, hey, I'm better than you. No, you're not. I'm better than you. And it's going to go back and forth. So
no
if you
doubt.
ever get to see these two, trust me, that is worth the price of admission.
Yes, it is. And we've done a statistical analysis, broke Chase Emery down too. And Chase Emery,
I think he was the second one we did, right?
Yes, he was the second one we did.
Was the first, and then,
Then we did Chase Emery, and Chase Emery's number was the highest until Zuka King came up, and so they 1 and 2, man. And but Chase Emery, he has an A+. I mean, the guy is just he's what you want to see in a wrestler. He has it all. He has the look. And plus, and when I say look, I'm talking about his body. He looked like the prototypical wrestler. Yeah. And he's a good looking kid. So I mean, and he's played heel and he's played face. Yeah. He jumps the fence back and forth.
He does it all, man.
Yeah. And big ups to
me personally, I say he's a better face than he is a heel. That's just me personally. Some of you all that might see this later or whenever or watching it now, you might think the opposite. You might think he's a better heel.
Yes.
But hey, that's your opinion, but I'm just giving you mine. But the kid has definitely got it.
Yeah, and big ups to his manager too, man. Derek Vanderford. What Derek's has done for him, and Derek being in his corner, you get no better than that. But anytime you see him with Derek, he's definitely a heel. And and one thing about, as far as I do like him as a heel, but I like him better as a face. I'm with Chris on that. But as a heel, man, he does have that little good looking all American kid. That thing like kind of fools you. Yeah. And then and he just go in there and he takes you apart. So that right there is a very good quality for him to have. So he's already getting that down pat while he here on the indie scene where he can switch back and forth. Yeah. And a lot of guys can't do that. And Chase Emery not do it and do it effective. Today in today's wrestling, today's wrestling scene, a lot of people are doing this. They're switching back and forth, back and forth. But a lot of them don't do it really effective. But he will be able to do it effective once he get up there easily because he's been doing it since he's been on the indie scene for a while. Next on the docket, man, we have Zuka King.
See, there we go.
And Zuka King, man, we was up here talking about Zuka King and his rivalry with Chase Emery. You can't beat that. But Zuka King, man, on our statistical analysis,
I would dare say the collector of championships.
No doubt. Number one. We've had him number one so far. And yes, he's the collector of championships. And Zuka wrestles all over the country. Last we've seen, he was in California. He was in LA out there wrestling. He's been in Vegas out there, Vegas wrestling. Been in New York wrestling. Yeah. Zuka King's all over the place, man. But Zuka King, anytime that he's in your town, man, when he's in South Carolina, North Carolina, you got to check out Zuka King. The man's from Charleston. But yeah, Zuka King is in, he's
all over, man.
He's amazing, man.
He's all over. The man,
no doubt.
I mean, California, like you said, California, New York, all over the Carolinas, Florida. If he just happens to be in your area doing a show, trust me, you will not be disappointed. And let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna say this, and I truly mean this, man. I truly mean this when I say this here. When we first saw him, it was at Battle Zone.
Yeah, it was at Battle Zone.
Battle Zone.
Yes.
Excellent wrestler. Excellent wrestler. I remember, and I thought about this, man, and I thought about this, and I've been meaning to tell him this. So Zuka, if you're watching this coming from the heart, brother. This coming from the heart. I started a Burger King chant.
Yeah, you did.
I started a Burger King chant. And everybody's going on with the Burger King chant and everything, And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. We see him over different shows and everything, we've followed his career so far. We've seen him over different shows. He's doing traveling and stuff. He's getting his name out there, which is great. One thing Zuka has done, and he has really put in the work, not just in the ring, but physically.
Oh, yes.
That man, I kid you not, if you find him on Facebook and the pictures on there, before and after, the man had a gut. He did.
Yes,
I'm not saying I ain't in the best shape. I ain't saying that because I ain't. But the man had a gut, and he has really put in the work to lose it and get into better shape than he's possibly been in a long time. I don't know what he looked like before he got into wrestling. I don't know, but he is looking good now.
No doubt, no doubt.
Zuka, hey, much props to you, brother. Keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And I truly, truly, truly mean that, brother. You're doing great things out here, man. And I'm trying to tell you, one day I'm going to see you somewhere on WWE or AEW on one of their pay-per-views. And it ain't going to be no dark match. It ain't going to be no before the show starts kind of stuff. It ain't going to be after the show's done. It's going to be during that show. And I know you're going to do it, man. You got it, man.
Yes.
Much love, bro.
Yeah, truly, man. Like we were saying the predecessor before, we talked about Zuka King. You know, Zuka and Chase, man, they can go as far as they want to go. And you know, and as far as Zuka King, Zuka King, he definitely had to have the desire, he has the drive to take him to that next level. And man, it's just, you have a lot of guys out here that's doing it, and that's just, they hoping people see them or whatever, but they're not putting in that kind of work.
Yeah,
Zuka King, he's putting in the work, man. That's necessary.
And the man travels.
Yes.
See, that's the thing, man. If you're in this business and you have the talent,
yes,
but because of whatever you got going on in your life, you can't travel like that and get your name out like you wanted to get out. But if you have the opportunity to do it, travel, get out your area, true. Man. Get out your area. I mean, because yes, you can be a big name in your area, but that's it. And because everybody in that area is gonna know you, but you got real big hitters somewhere else that might be able to get you where you need to be. So if you go to LA, Los Angeles, you might have somebody out there at an indie show and be like, oh man, I need to tell such and such about this guy, man. Hey. Right. And then, or you might go to New York or Florida or Ohio or anywhere, man, Texas. You got to really travel to get your name out there, man, because the more you try, and I know y'all have heard this a million times from a million different people, the more you travel, the more you put in the work, the more your name is going to get out there, and somebody is going to come along, see the work you're putting in, and seeing the links you're willing to go to hone your craft and get you out there and make your dreams come true. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, that's, the independent scene, the independent circuit is huge right now. And so the opportunity is there. Wherever you go, there's going to be opportunity out here. And I mean, not every town has independent wrestling, but the towns that's around it will have it. So definitely get out there and travel as much as possible if you don't have family life tying you down and things like that. And you're serious about it. If you're serious about taking it to the next level, you got to be, what Zuka is doing and what Chase is doing reminds me of what we used to do as far as on the music back when we used to tour as far as music. And you had record companies, man. They will have something they call the development party. Yeah. The development. The developmental. The developmental. I can't get it. But yeah. So you had to go through development, and I mean, you had people, huge groups like Kool and the Gang and
Thunder. And, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, what's up, Chris Thunder Anderson? Kool and the Gang, and people like that. I'm talking about big groups. Aerosmith, they had to go on the road 6-7 years, man, before they put out their first record. So if they had to do that, man, you definitely need to do that as a wrestler. All right, Chris. So let's go on to the next wrestler, man.
Okay.
All right. So next, man, we have Chris Phoenix. Now going by Chris Prince, man. Yeah.
Whoa, daddy. That's my man, boy. Yeah. And that's my man, boy.
This is probably Chris Burton's favorite wrestler.
Man,
that's Chris Phoenix. And our man Chris Thunder Anderson is on. He know all about Chris Phoenix.
Yeah.
Chris Thunder Anderson. Yeah. Chris Thunder Anderson. Hey, he's coming up when it boils down to it. It's good that he's on. But look, Chris Phoenix, very good wrestler, man. My whole thing about it, very talented. He's going to be in that junior heavyweight championship.
Yes.
Junior is it heavyweight championship? Junior lightweight, junior weight, something or whatever
junior weight
is being called. Yeah. Cole McAfee is putting this thing on with Pro Wrestling Union. but Chris Phoenix is in that tournament, and Chris Phoenix probably one of the favorites, man, to win this thing, in my opinion. I mean, great wrestler. The kid has it all when it boils down to it, and he has a lot of charisma, which is going to take him very far. So, man, go and talk about your boy, Chris.
Whoa, daddy. Man, man, let me tell you, man, when I first seen this dude, man, I was like, I saw him, I think the first time I saw him was up at HWA in Rutherford.
No, first place you saw him was Uprise.
What's up?
Yeah, you saw him against Bugsy. I mean, Buggy.
Yeah, Buggy, right. Uprise. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, Uprise. And man, I was like, this guy is okay.
Let's just say Hendersonville. Put it that way. Hendersonville.
He was like, okay. I mean, he had a little charisma on him, and everything. And I was like, okay, the kid's got something here. He's got something. He isn't what he is now, but he was working on it. He was toning it. He was working on it, tuning it up. And I was like, okay. But as time went on, man, he honed his craft and he can't start to come to his own. And now here we are, as we know him today, man. His charisma is off the charts, man.
Yes.
Charisma is off the charts, man. And one thing we saw him at HWA, the tournament of the he won the tournament.
Haliasco.
Yeah, the Haliasco
Memorial Cup.
Memorial Cup.
Yeah.
He wrestled in the finals against one half of Daddy Daughter Dance. I can't think of the guy's name.
Johnson. God,
I can't, but he's one half of Daddy Daughter Dance.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now either. First name.
And Chris won it. And he basically gave a story. Chris, he was like, Chris, I was there when you first got in the ring. He was like, I remember when you first got in the ring and you started training. He was like, you were god awful. He was like, he literally said, Chris, the drills, you couldn't get them down for nothing. He was like, this dude is going to be training till he's 40 and still won't be able to work a match.
Yeah.
But then he said, but I've seen what you come into and how you are now. He's like, it's leaps and bounds. And his charisma, man, the guy can make you love him. He can make you hate him. He has that Ric Flair thing about him.
Right.
Not saying he's in the same category as Flair, but he has that it where you can love him 1 minute or hate him the next minute, man.
Right.
It's like either or. And he plays with your emotions, man, because you just like, oh man, he's awesome and he's great. This is my guy. And he just like, don't touch me. You're beneath me.
Yeah.
And you still love him. And I'm like, how do I hate you and I still love you? How is this possible?
Kind of like a Roddy Piper type feel, man. Let's just put it that way. But still on that level of like say Flair or whatever. But he does remind me of like a Roddy Piper.
And his wrestling skills is great, man. You can catch him. Good Lord, that man in Georgia, he's in Tennessee, he's in North Carolina, he's in South Carolina. The guy is all over the place.
Yes,
man.
He is. And that's another traveler.
He's another traveler. Yes.
Get out there and do
it. Beats the streets, man. He gets out there and he hones his craft.
Yes, he does. All right, man. Next, we're going to go to Eastern Knowledge, Georgia, man. And this guy, not just Eastern Knowledge, Georgia, he has his own promotion up there in Georgia.
Not to me.
All over to Georgia.
Now, this is the real collector of championship.
Hey, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
This man, I kid you. Well, how many you got? About 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6, man. Look,
I kid you not, guys.
Hey, and we talk about Zuka, we talk about Chase, we don't talk about Jet, you talk about an incredible wrestler, Curtis Coleman. We call him CC. Yes. Curtis Coleman is
hey, and not even just a great wrestler. The man can sing.
No doubt, yes.
He can sing.
Yeah, man. Hey, he will entertain you before he gets out here and start wrestling, man. This guy right here, he puts on a show. Yes. So yeah, you definitely, man, if you are in the vicinity of Georgia, the line in Hartwell to get into Georgia, stop by, 244 Eastern 244 Livestock Road and check out a little bit of SWA wrestling, man.
Yeah, man.
And so you can get a glimpse of Curtis Coleman. This guy is flipping incredible. When we first saw him, he was around 280 pounds, 290 pounds. And the guy would do moonsaults, man, do like 3 flips in three flips.
Moonsaults.
Yeah, do moonsaults. And he will flip as he going backwards, he will still cut a 360 on why he's doing this. But this guy is unflipping believable. And you're talking about a mat wrestler, man, scientific and has power. But now he's down to like 255 or something like that. He lost weight.
He's put in the work.
Yeah, he done put in the work, man. This guy is just
I would dare say, man, and I'm going out on a limb when I say this, but I would dare say this man, you can dub him the King of Georgia.
Hey, no doubt.
I would say you could dub this man the King of Georgia because there's a lot of promotions in Georgia. Yeah. And I'm sure this man just about hit just about every one of them, man, and made a big impact.
Yeah, and I made they just had a vote. I mean, they just had gave out the awards for the best wrestlers and most improved and all that stuff. Yeah. And we Straight Up Wrestling Show put in a vote for him most improved wrestler. I don't know if Curtis won it or not. Yeah. I know the female that we voted for won, but Curtis, I was shocked that he wasn't in the best wrestler category because if there's a wrestler out there that's better than him in Georgia, I haven't seen it. I want to see it, Chris. Yeah. This guy is incredible,
and,
man.
If you get a chance, go down to Georgia and check him out, man. But if he even gets a chance to come to the Carolinas, check him out, man. This guy is amazing.
Yeah, he almost was at the Jeanette Edgerton benefit show, but he has something about his license expired or something like that at the time, and he wasn't able to go. But pretty soon, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see him in South Carolina, man. Look him up. Look him up on the internet. Check him out. What we're saying about him is no lie. What we're saying about everybody else on here is no lie, man. These guys are incredible.
Look, we ain't telling no lies. We ain't capping for nobody.
No doubt.
This is what we've seen with our own 8 eyes.
Yeah.
Our own 8 eyes. We've seen this.
Yeah.
So
no doubt. No fronting, man. We like I say,
no
like
future in the front.
No, exactly. We're not, putting up a front, no capping or anything, man. These guys are incredible. Next, man, we have Drew Hood, Chris.
That's your
Drew
man.
Hood.
That's your man.
Ain't no doubt about it. First time I saw Drew Hood.
Now, how I like Chris Phoenix, Chris Prince. That's how he feels about Drew Hood.
Yeah, look, man, Drew Hood. First time I saw Drew Hood was that's him. First time I saw Drew Hood, man, was in APW Chester, South Carolina. Yeah. Incredible, man. I'm looking at this guy now. He reminds me of Chase Emery. He has a lot of Chase
qualities.
Chase qualities. Yeah, they pretty much mirror each other.
Yeah,
a lot as far as in the ring. But man, this guy Drew Hood has a lot of charisma, man. He's very flamboyant. Now I've seen him. We seen him there. We saw him at HWA. Haliasku Memorial Cup. He was in that tournament. Did a very good job. And then he ended up losing the thing to Chris Phoenix, which Chris kind of like messed with him a little bit. But Chris he likes Drew too, but not as much as he likes his boy Chris Phoenix. Man, whoa, daddy, whatever. So he was rolling with him, man. But I was looking for Drew Hood to win this thing, man. But Drew Hood, you talking about an incredible athlete, another guy that's putting in the work. If you see his page or whatever, Drew Hood is always in the gym and he's putting on the muscle. He's looking good. He's putting in the work. So big ups to Drew Hood and everybody out there, man, that's willing to do it. And and especially when you're young like that, you definitely need to be doing that. So, but Drew Hood, man, one of the up and comers, one of the best on the indie scene, a top tier guy. And I can't wait till we do a statistical analysis on him. But Chris, that's all I have right now for the best wrestlers in the singles category. We're not gonna rate this 1 to how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a 4, 5. We only got 6. We're not gonna rate this 1 to 6 until we get finished with the best tag team category. Then we're gonna roll back up there. Best tag teams. We have a lot of tag teams. Yeah. In all actuality, we have a lot of tag teams that we've seen. And we only seen a couple of these, some of these 2 or 3 times or whatever. But in some of these tag teams have broken up or whatever. Yeah. But man, we're gonna go with the best tag teams that we ever seen. First tag team that we're gonna put on here. Best tag teams that we ever seen. First one, Cruiser and Chris Thunder Anderson. So Cruiser and Chris Thunder Anderson, great tag team, man.
These two right here,
you talking about teamwork,
old school
teamwork, incredible.
Man, you know what? I would dare say, man, these guys, it's gonna sound funny when I say it. You seen that movie Grumpy Old Men?
yeah.
Well, do that. Picture Grumpy Old Men as wrestlers.
Man,
they don't like nobody. They can't stand nobody. And if you piss them off, you're really gonna have problems because I think they just wake up mad, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
And them jokers, man, they are vicious.
I mean, Thunder Anderson came out and told us, man, flat out, y'all better give me a good rating. Y'all better give us a good rating as far as
match.
You guys know we put it on a 5-star scale. And you talking about that match, that first match that we seen him in. I think it was the second time we had seen him. He came out, he said it better be a 5-star this time, or whatever, 4-star or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. But you talking about intimidating. These guys are intimidating, mean, nasty, and man, and the teamwork, man, the things that they do are incredible in the ring. And I tell you what, they ain't no
slouches.
But yeah, no slouches, and the rules don't mean nothing to these guys when it boils down to it. I mean, hey, they're good at hiding it. They're good at hiding it.
Yeah, they real good at hiding it, man.
But I tell you, as long as the ref don't see it or whatever, but hey, these guys don't need, they don't need anything. They can take apart anybody that you put in front of them. Great tag team, man. Chris Thunder Anderson and Cruiser Lewis. Yeah. Man, love these guys.
Hey, Underwood, what's going on? Sounds like Chris, LOL, waking up grumpy. Man, I don't be waking up grumpy, man. I don't know what you talking about, man.
Yeah. What's up, Raymond? What's up, Ray? My man Ray is in the house. But yeah, great tag team, man. So that's the first one. Anytime I think about tag team wrestling, this is one of the first teams that I think of. And Chris Thunder Anderson and Cruiser Lewis, definitely two guys, man, who could have been on, on another level, who could have been, WCW, who could be APW, things like that, WWE. Man, these guys, they are incredible. They really are. They're older now, and Chris Thunder Anderson, he's, his family and family life and everything like that. Takes a turn. It make you turn, man. But like I said, these guys have been all over the place, doing their thing. And man, I hope they continue to do their thing. And we did have them at the Jeanette Edgerton benefit show. Yeah. Go back and check out their match. And who was they wrestling, Chris? They wrestled. They wrestled the low life Doug.
Doug Riley.
Doug Riley, and who was Doug's partner in that match?
Who was Doug's partner in that match?
Man? It was supposed to be.
Golly, I can't
remember exactly who that, but that was a really good match. That they wrestled. So definitely you need to go back and check that out. I think it was Doug Riley. It was Doug Riley and Squeaks the Clown. That was a very good match. Go back and check that out. Yeah, Doug Riley and Squeaks the Clown took on Chris Thunder Anderson and Cruiser Lewis. All right, man. Next, man, we're gonna go with the Foundation. Now, the Foundation, Dylan Dollar and Travis Roberts, I think. Yeah, Dylan Dollar and Travis Roberts. Pretty good, really good tag team, man. And these guys, you got to watch your back with these guys, man. I've seen these guys.
Tell them what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I've seen these guys attack people, come out of nowhere. But even when they attack people, man, it looked like they're putting on a match. I've seen them come out and attack people, and it's like, the attack looks like a match. They are taking apart the team, throwing them to the ropes, putting moves on them. They are putting a match together, not just coming in there and just beating. Just these guys are technical when they attack people. But man,
I ain't never. Have you ever seen anybody?
No, I've never seen that. And
I mean, the Andersons didn't even do that.
No doubt. I mean, most guys, man, they attack you. They throwing you into the metal post. They throwing you outside,
hitting you with chairs.
Yeah, doing that. But these guys will attack you, man, and attack you in a wrestling fashion. It's hilarious. But these two right here, man, great tag team. Yeah. And don't let looks fool you, because man, these guys, man, can move very quick. They both
big guys, man, and can move, man. Because Dylan Dollar, I seen Dylan Dollar. I'm like, this big joker, man, he's gonna be done in about 3 minutes in this match. He's gonna be sucking out.
Yeah.
Oh, was I wrong? Boy, I was wrong. That joker can. Dylan Dollar can go, man. The Foundation, like Harry said, man, they are an excellent tag team, man. And if you get out there and get in the area, go check them out, man. They are really worth it, man. What's up, Rick Joe? What's going on,
Rick Joe,
man?
What's happening, man? What's up?
Glad you're on, guys.
All right, Chris. Next, man. Hey, this tag team right here, man. Look, another team out of Georgia. Bad squad. Man, you talk about bad. These guys are incredible, and
man, when we first saw them,
unbelievable, man, unbelievable. Man,
when we first,
amazing.
Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you guys.
All right.
When we first seen these guys, we went to SWA for the first time, man. We was up there, calling the match and everything, had setting up on the stage and everything. We were literally right by the entrance, man. Probably about 3 to 4 feet away from the entrance, if even that. We hear the music hitting, man. The arena's dark, man. I'm like, what in the world's going on? I didn't know what was about to happen, man. I'm looking around. I can't see nothing. The music blasting. All of a sudden, the lights come up. These jokers come out there, man. Huge boys.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I mean, the best way I can say it, they look like the Puerto Rican skyscrapers.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Me and Harry both looked at each other like, are you kidding me? Who are these big jokers?
Yes.
Man, because you were shocked, and I was.
All right, Richard. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, definitely go back. I mean, you guys need to look them up. Richard Ramos and Alex Delta. Look them up. Look up Bad Squad on YouTube, man, Wrestlers. These guys are, man,
they're legit.
Yeah, they are. Man, they definitely need to be on WWE TV right now.
Yeah.
AEW.
Somebody.
Incredible, man. Incredible. Come out there, and like I say, we've seen them. And I mean, the entrance is just, and people go crazy.
Oh my God, pop!
Go flipping
my
crazy.
Ears were hurting, man. That building was so loud for them jokers. I mean, they were just, oh my gosh!
Power and quickness can do some incredible things in that ring. You will not believe it. But before we go on to talk, finish talking about them, my man Richard Ramos is having a shoulder surgery, I think today or whatever. He having a surgery, but all prayers go out to my man Richard Ramos. Definitely. But man, these guys, like we said, you will not believe what you see once you see these two. I mean, and hey, they're stumping you through the mat. And a lot of teams have a plan until they get popped in the mouth by Bad Squad. Bad Squad. Whoo! And just like we talk about Curtis Coleman, this is the equivalent of Curtis Coleman
and a tag team.
And they're bigger than Curtis Coleman.
I'm talking about these dudes what, like 6'2" a piece?
Yeah, 6'2", 6'3". I think Richard is like 6'2", 270, 280. Alex Delta 6'3", he's a little bit smaller. But man, these guys,
like I said, these boys,
yeah, unbelievable, man, unbelievable. All right, Chris,
let's catch up on some of these comments, man. Rick Joe said Harry got that fresh haircut. Boy, he got that haircut.
Yes, had to get it done, man. Had to do it. I was gonna go to a barber, but I took my clippers and I said, yeah, I had to do it, man. I had to knock it off.
It looks solid as a rock, Harry.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Jacoby Peter, what's going on, man?
What's up, Jacoby Peter? How you doing, my brother?
Kyle Long, what's up, Chris
what's
and
up,
Harry?
Kyle?
Oh my God, there are rumors NWA and TNA gonna be at the Rumble.
Oh wow, wow, that's incredible.
And the Rumble's is Saturday.
Yeah, that's
Saturday, man. We definitely gonna be tuning in for that.
Oh yeah.
And Kyle and New Japan.
Oh man.
If these rumors are true, man, could you imagine?
Hey, Vince must not have anything to do with this.
Because
Vince would be like, hey, this ain't going down.
No,
there's no flipping way you doing this.
Yeah, they can be there. They better buy a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Probably so.
And then you better put them up in the nosebleed where the camera can't see them.
Yeah. And I tell you what, and he say, if they come to the office, then I better have some play in this. This right here better benefit Vince McMahon, because that's just how he is, man.
Yeah. And Chris Williams, what's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris Williams, my man? Haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you joining us, brother.
But like you said, back to Bad Squad, man. If y'all get a chance, go look
them up, man. Check them out.
Or if you're in the Georgia area, because they work Georgia also.
Yeah,
check them out, man. They're worth the price of
admission. And they have a show, PWC, which me and Chris, we've covered that too. And Eastern Ollie, Georgia, and a lot of times they down. I think they out of Gainesville. These two mainly wrestle, but PWC sometimes they bring that Eastern Ollie, and PWC is Lucha Libre, which they do have some American wrestlers too. Mm-hmm. But a lot of that stuff, it's these guys
Lucha
do that.
Libre, Lucha Libre, Puerto Rican,
like Puerto Rican, and so they have
it's almost like a WWC.
Yeah, so we there and we mixing up, we talking with the promoters and things like that. So some Spanish is in there and all that. So, but we go and we do commentary for them sometime. But man, like I said, incredible, man. You got to see these guys. Bad Squad, man. They are just.
There's something to behold.
Yeah, no doubt.
Lucas Thomas, what's going on, man?
What's up, Lucas?
And Harry Booker T said in the interview that we won't crossover with his promotion's Reality of Wrestling NXT.
Oh, okay.
That would be interesting.
Yes, it will be. Yes, it will. All right, Chris, man, let's move on from Bad Squad. Next team we're going to talk about Damian Legion and Squeaks the Clown. Damian Legion and Squeaks the Clown, they was tag team champions for a while there in Bowling Springs, South Carolina at APW, American Pro Wrestling, Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Very good team. You had Squeaks the Clown, the big man. You had Damian Legion, the short, compact power guy. And man,
very agile too.
Yeah, very agile. And you talking about a great mat wrestler, Damian Legion. He can get it done.
Or now known as Commodore Legion.
Yeah, known as Commodore Legion, where he wrestled as Damian Legion just past at HWA past weekend. Okay. But I mean, he'll switch back and forth. But you talking about a man that likes to get down, a man that likes to funk. This man brings the music, and he'll get out there.
But don't let him fool you, though.
Exactly. But yeah, this guy can do it, man. Damian Legion, he's incredible. He'll come out there and wrestle in mask. Now, there's a few times he's been caught without the mask, but he is incredible. And Squeaks the Clown, getting better and better. When he was with this group, man, he can bring the power. When he sees his team getting down, if they're getting down, if they're getting beat down or whatever, or another team is getting advantage over, then Squeaks bring the power out, man. He started running those power moves on you. Yeah. But yeah, that was a very good team. They're not together no more, but that was a very good team. It's one of the best tag teams that we've seen here on the indie scene. All right, man. Next, man, we're going to go with the brothers, man. Soul Patrol.
Check it on Twitter.
Yes.
Hold on. Lucas Thomas said, Chris, what indie promotion you talk about the team that remind you of the skyscrapers?
Bad Squad.
Bad Squad.
Yeah, check them out. SWA Wrestling, Southern Wrestling Association.
Yeah,
out of Eastern Nolly, Georgia, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you'll check them out on Twitter. Okay. What's the promotion? SWA, Southern Wrestling Association, and PWC.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Council or something like that. Yeah, but definitely check them out. But all right, man. So what we got next, Chris? All right, Soul Patrol. We're talking about Soul Patrol. The brothers, man. The brothers. Yeah. All right. Soul
Dion
Patrol.
Johnson, Sweet Dreams.
Yeah, and just like everybody I talk about, man, as far as all the teams, the brothers, they all are brothers, they all friends of ours, but these are the brothers. And when we talk about brothers, we talking about that. You know what we're talking about. The brothers. So, the
brothers like the Shuck and Jive.
Yeah, and that's what they do
that
too,
Pistol
man.
Pez Watley.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see that? I don't know if you remember Pistol Pez Watley and Tiger Conway Jr. They used to call themselves the Jive Tones. This team right here is the Jive Tones. They are
modern day version.
Exactly, man. Dion Johnson and Mark Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams, man. Call them Sweet Dreams, but we know him as Mark. But yeah, definitely, man. Soul Patrol, great tag team. These guys are another team that's all over the Carolinas doing their thing. But Soul Patrol, pretty good tag team.
They are, man. They're a good tag team, man. They've held gold.
Yes.
Jive Turkey. You right,
yes,
Lucas.
Yes.
And man, these guys, they are very technically sound, man. And,
yes, they are.
And they're gonna teach you how to work.
Yeah, but man, Dion Johnson. If you don't know what you're doing, he's gonna tell you. Yeah,
teach you how to work, baby.
Need to get somebody here to teach them how to work, baby. But hey, you talking about entertaining, man?
Oh my God!
If the crowd is dead, these guys are gonna bring it alive.
They will give you a energy, man. They will have you up there dancing with them and everything, man. And boy. These guys, whoo.
And hey, even if they play heels, and they don't have to play heels a couple times and even if they heels, they still will entertain you. They will entertain the crowd.
I'm like,
incredible, incredible.
But those guys, man, check them out. Soul Patrol.
Yes,
check them out.
Exactly. Man. Yeah. All right, man. Who we got next, Chris? All right.
Austin Bebop. And
a couple more brothers, man. Austin Bebop and Jamal Hewen Smiley, man. We call him Smiley.
Yeah.
Everybody call him Smiley. A very popular tag team. And Austin Bebop, man, he break dance in the ring. I mean, this guy
break dancing doing splits.
Yeah, Michael Jackson moves, man. Twisting and everything, like, man. And then, before he do the people, he does the people's elbow too, Chris. So yeah. And one thing about Austin Bebop, he has developed this move where he will go running around the ring. He would chase you around the ring. Austin would jump and he would dive through the second rope at you.
Yeah.
Incredible move, man. But yeah, these guys are incredible. Great tag team when they do team up with each other. Mainly they singles wrestlers, but they team up with each other on occasion. Yeah. And it's a great tag team. So Austin Bebop and Jamal Hewen, man.
Another tag team will entertain the crowd, man. Yes. It keeps the energy going. And man, those guys are something.
All right, new tag team, man. And these guys have been rivals before. big guys, man, and they used to go at each other, but now these guys have teamed up. TJ Boss and PJ Ellis, man.
Yeah, and they are the 3-count pro wrestling tag team champions.
And man, you talk about a powerful team.
And the way they came together, I did not see this coming at all. You talk about a swerve.
Yes, big time.
Woo, man. but let me tell you, it works.
Yes, it does.
It works because you got TJ Boss, who's a big man. Then you got the bigger man, PJ Ellis. Man.
Yeah, TJ Boss is like 6'1", 6'2", round 310, 315.
And PJ Ellis is probably about what,
6'5", 6'6", and PJ Ellis, he's what? Ooh. I don't know. It's 300 something pounds. He's about 270, 280.
Yeah, 275.
But yeah, huge guy, man. Athlete, came out of Clemson, South Carolina. God. Man, incredible. And
man, and when I tell you, these guys have defended those titles, man, those tag titles, and have yet to lose them, man. I mean, they've gotten close to losing them, but they always find a way to pull it out, man. Whether it's by hook or crook, they pull it out, and they've still got those titles, man. And I'm just like, ooh, I don't know anybody can stop.
Yeah,
him,
and PJ Ellis was he was a fan favorite for a while, but now he's on the different side.
Yeah, TJ
Boss is a heel through and through, and man, nasty and mean as.
Ooh, yeah.
One of the meanest guys on the independent circuit. Believe me. Yeah. I mean, intimidating and gonna tell you, hey, I don't care. I don't care, man. Very demanding on things that he wants.
Yeah.
As far as in and out of that ring.
Yeah, because
these guys are great.
You gotta think, man, if you don't cheer that man in a certain amount of time, he be like, look, y'all got one more time. I'm gonna go back in this curtain. I'm gonna come back out. If y'all ain't cheering me, I ain't wrestling.
Yes, exactly. True.
I've seen him do it too.
Yeah,
I've seen him do it. He's literally come out there, man, and people like boo boo. He's okay. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna come back out.
Oh yeah.
If y'all ain't cheering me, I'm out of here. Go back, come back. Woo woo. Even louder. He's like, all right, that's it. I'm out.
Oh yeah. What's up, Ricky Williams? Yeah.
We seen it, man.
Yeah, we seen it. Yeah,
man. Those guys. All right, so let me see what we got here. Ricky Williams, what's up? Chris and Harry. Solo comment on Twitter with a get off me from JS. Okay.
All right.
All right, Jake Wilson, what's up, man?
What's up, Chris Jake?
And Harry? Good afternoon. And remember Nikki.
Yeah, remember Nikki. Hey, Nikki, if Nikki seen Bad Squash, she definitely will be remembering.
Yeah, man.
Or some of these other wrestlers over here, man.
Lucas Williams says, jive turkey.
Yeah, no doubt.
And Ray Underwood wants to say, what do you think about Kevin Phoenix? Not to change the subject.
Kevin Phoenix?
Kevin Phoenix. Yeah, who? Yeah, I'm not.
I know that name. I know who Kevin Phoenix is,
Kevin
but
Phoenix.
I can't think.
Does he go by a different name?
No, he goes by Kevin Phoenix. I know who he's talking about, but I really can't recall. I can't really think of his any of his matches right now.
Get back with you on that one,
definitely. All right, man. So next, man, we have a team that a lot of people in the Carolinas think is number one tag team. Yeah. And they was on AEW Dark, and people talk about, they almost won on AEW Dark. Very good tag team. So the next tag team, they wrestle mainly in Chester, South Carolina at APW. But
wrestling.
They do go around to other places. They've been in North Carolina. They've been a couple other places. But this team called All Worm No Soul. Very good tag team, Chris. Very good tag team.
Yeah,
very talented.
They are a good tag team, man. First time I saw them, I was just like, looking at them physically, I was like, this is what the fuss is about.
Exactly. That's what I had.
When I saw them the first time, I'm looking at them physically, I'm like, this is what everybody's losing their mind over.
Right.
I mean, it's like the way people talk about them, where people talked about the Beatles when they first came to the United States.
Man, it was like they talked about them like it was the second coming of the Midnight Express, man. That's the way. I'm sorry, that's the way people in South Carolina talk about it, man. Upstate and North Carolina.
I was looking at him like, this? But when that bell rung,
they put it together.
When that bell rung, I was like, now I see.
Exactly.
Now I see. Because physically looking at me, you're like,
right.
But when that bell rings, that's a whole different story.
Very good tag team, man. If you want to look at a great tag team that could do anything modern today, and they can do. I mean, they do a lot of old school stuff too. Yeah. Definitely check out All Worm No Soul, man. They are polished. This is a polished tag team, so you got to check him out. And JL, what in the world did this Joker just say, man? What did he say?
Man, he said Boy Scout way better than these indie guys.
Hey, man. I have to say Curtis Coleman to give Boy Scout a good match, man.
He would.
Curtis Coleman would give him a great match. I think Zuka King would too.
Yeah.
And possibly Zuka King, Chase, possibly Zuka King and Curtis probably could beat him. Chase too. They would have a chance. They would give him a run. Yes. Yeah. You know, and I think it'll be a 4 or 5 star match with either one of those guys.
Yeah.
So man, you know, JL, until you see him, man, don't knock
it.
Yeah,
now.
Exactly. Because everybody had to start somewhere. And I mean, you know, Scott Steiner, not Scott, Braun Rex Steiner.
But he had an upper hand. He
had the upper hand. And you know, he had his dad and he had his uncle.
Yeah, so he had a fast track to get in.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
did. He already had the connection.
Yes.
But still, though, I mean, some of these guys could run with him, give him a fight now.
Exactly.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, we're serious. Yeah. We're straight up. Yeah. We're not capping, just like like Chris said. We're not capping out here for nobody, man.
Guys would give the
Yeah. So next, man, we're gonna roll with the team that TJ Boss and PJ Ellis took the title from. The long time champions, man.
Yeah.
Ace Armstrong and Austin Jordan. They held those 3-count titles for a long time, for like 10 months, man. Without any interruption, and to hold those titles over there for 10 months at 3-count championship wrestling, that's superb, man. That right there is it deserved top ranking. These guys right here, another top tier tag team. Ace Armstrong and Austin Jordan. You got Austin, the smaller guy, but he's around my size, a little bit bigger. He's a little bit bigger than I am. Well, yeah, he actually is bigger than I am. He's like 6 foot 6'1". I say 6'1", and you know he's I probably weigh more than him, but I'm not sure. He's probably around 200, 215. Ace Armstrong, man, is a big powerhouse dude.
Yeah. He's probably about maybe right 5'10", maybe
5'10", 6 foot. You know,
but somewhere in that range.
Yeah, a little bit taller than me.
Yeah, probably about what 260.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, he's a powerhouse guy. But Austin is a little taller, man. But these guys are great. And Austin Jordan, one of the best technical wrestlers that you're gonna ever see. And Ace Armstrong, like I say, power. But these guys, man, work as a tandem, and the tandem is just incredible. Off the chain, man. As far as their teamwork, you don't get no better than Ace Armstrong and Austin Jordan.
Man, Adam Brad.
What's up, Adam Brad?
He said, "What's up, Chris and Harry? Breaking news. WBD gave AEW permission to have Mark Briscoe for tomorrow on Dynamite.
Oh, for real?
To honor his brother Jay.
Wow, because of what I saw this morning, they said they wasn't given permission. So that's incredible, Adam. Appreciate that info, man. Wow. Yeah. Wow, that is great. That is great.
And JL said, "I hate to change the subject. Who am I kidding? Tonight, Boy Scout turns heel."
Man, keep dreaming, man. Keep dreaming. It's not going to happen tonight. All right.
Adam Brad also said, and also there's crazy news for Mania, and it's going to have Austin versus Brock, or if The Rock can't come, Austin versus Roman. We'll see this Saturday. You know what? They was talking about Austin and Roman. They were talking about that. Okay. And I brought that up yesterday on the show, and I was like, nah, they shouldn't do that. But you know, if anything, man, for Mania is gonna be Brock and Bobby Lashley.
Okay,
I can see that for sure now.
Yeah, I can too. I mean, they keep teasing us with this thing,
so I can see that for sure.
That might come to fruition. So we'll see. All right, man. Next, we go. Go ahead and get the slide.
Jake Wilson. Who are some of the indie wrestlers now, Harry and Chris? What do you mean?
Yeah, we're going over a lot of
favorites.
Favorites. A lot of these guys like Bad Squad, Curtis Coleman, Chase Emery, Zuka King. Yeah, definitely all favorites. You know, that's just 4 of them as far as Chris Thunder, Anderson, Cruiser Lewis. As far as tag teams go, man. I mean,
Chris Phoenix, man, Chris Prince.
But man. Yeah, TJ Boss, PJ Ellis.
Some of these guys,
some of our favorites, man.
Yeah, look them up, man. These guys are something serious.
Yes, and like I said, we're gonna list this thing. I'm gonna list it on our page, and I actually can list it on YouTube too. So I'll be listing both of them,
yeah.
and you'll get to see the rundown that what Chris and I is talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we about almost done. We got a couple more tag teams, and me and Chris, we're gonna go get us something to eat. I'm about to die up in here, or whatever. Or at least we're gonna drop by and get something to eat.
Yeah.
All right, man. So next, man, we have Kid Cutter and John Matthews. And for some reason, Chris, I can't remember what these young men used to call themselves.
Yeah, they tag team, man.
They were tag teams for a long time, and then these guys broke apart. John Matthews is doing his thing on his own, and you're talking about one of the best wrestlers, man. If you haven't saw the Jeanette Edgerton Memorial Cup, you definitely need to go back and check that in our archives. And this guy right here, him and Smiley,
Jamal Hewins, time limit draw.
One of the time limit draws, one of the best matches that we've seen since we've been on the independent scene. Incredible, man. But yeah, Kid Cutter and John Matthews.
God, I can't think of that name.
I can't either, man.
Perfect Storm.
Yeah, it wasn't Perfect Storm.
No, that was
Perfect Vision.
Perfect Vision. Perfect something. It was Perfect something.
Man, Dave was woo.
Yeah, Perfect Vision.
And look, these guys run around the ring 20 times before they got in the match. I mean, before they got in the ring, they were running around 20 times.
They running laps around the ring before the match even started, man.
But yeah, they like 17, 19 years old, 17 to 20 years old. You know, Kid Cutter just now turned 18, I think. But, you know, very young guys, man. So they have energy like
for
crazy.
Days,
but yeah, they run around the ring. I don't know how many times, just get you dizzy, boy. Just get crazy. And go in there and release all that energy in the match. Man, these guys are just, man, you wouldn't believe what you see. And you're talking about high flyers, man. Goodness sake.
Yeah,
and Matthews got some weight on it.
Yeah, Matthews is a big boy. Matthews is probably about 250, 260.
Yeah, he's only like 5'10".
So he's got some bulk on it and can
fly around the ring, man. He's another Curtis Coleman.
I'm talking about coming off the top rope, moonsaults and stuff. I'm talking about stuff like that, guys.
And man, and the whole thing about it, you want to keep him grounded. You want to beat John Matthews, you got to keep him on the ground. It's kind of like when they say Michael Air Jordan. You want to beat him on the ground. You got to foul. Yeah, you beat him up. Yeah, back in the day when Jordan first started playing, you could not let him get in the air. That's what the Detroit Pistons and all had to figure out. They said you can't let him get in the air. Jordan rules. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with John Matthews. You can't let him get in the air because once he get in the air, most likely, man, he's gonna beat you.
Yeah,
you know.
And Kid Cutter was the same way.
Exactly. I mean, Kid Cutter, man, is really quick with his hands and fists, man. I mean, he can boom everything, man, everything. But these guys are great tag team. So big ups, man, to Kid Cutter and John Matthews. So hey, we don't know what we're gonna see between these two down the road. All right, man. Next, man, is a veteran tag team. They was tag team before, and then
now we
had
get the Perfect Storm.
Feud, man, had a big feud, and then now these guys are back together. Tyler Storm and AJ Frost.
Now this is the Perfect Storm. Exactly. This is the Perfect Storm. Now these guys, man, when I tell you, man, these guys have been a great tag team. They feuded against each other, and when I say feud,
no doubt, yeah.
When I say feud, Harry, we got to put that. I don't know if we put that on our archives, man. It was Scars and Stripes, I think.
Yeah,
it was who was it? Tyler Storm and AJ Frost,
right?
In a retirement match, man. Career versus career. And when I tell you, man, that match was insane. In a cage, the things they did to each other, and these are like brothers, man. These guys are like that, and the things they did to each other in that cage was uncalled for,
unheard of.
I mean, I called the match, and I literally after the match, man. And this is what I love about wrestling, man. It literally took me to a place, man, where it truly brought out my inner fan. It really brought out my inner fan. And made me shed a tear because the performance and the length these guys went to perform for us. And I literally I stood up at the announcer's desk and gave them a standing ovation.
Yes.
Nobody else did, but I don't care. I did because I knew what they did and what they put all out there for all the fans to see.
It was stupendous, man. I mean, words can't describe it. You know,
do we have that on there?
It should be. Yeah, I don't put it on. I don't actually played it twice, and it's there. But yeah, you got to go back, look for Scars and Stripes. Now, one thing, me and Chris, we haven't numbered these things, but we're gonna start numbering
we're gonna
our podcast so we can go back. You know, it's easy to go back. But yeah, these guys, man, that match between those two was just great. But as a tag team,
they
are so
they held the tag team championships for a while.
Yeah, they are so man. They peanut butter and jelly.
They go to
they rice and gravy.
Yeah, man, butter and biscuits.
Yes, no doubt. Man,
pancakes and syrup.
Yes, they unbelievable, man.
New day and pancakes.
Yes, but neither one of them are big guys, man.
No,
neither one of them are big guys. But when they get in the ring, they take apart their opponents. I don't care how big they are. These guys know how to get it done, man. They definitely know how to get it done. So yeah, you got to check them out. But yeah, that's it, man, for our tag teams, and that's it for our singles wrestlers. So best wrestlers, man, best tag teams, and we can count them down who we think are the best out of this group. But yeah. I mean, 1 through 6, man.
I don't know.
As far as best wrestler, let's go ahead and give out. As far as best wrestler, man, look, I love Zuka. I love Chase. But number one, best wrestler we've seen on this indie scene, me personally, I got to go with Curtis Coleman. Number one. Yeah. Chris gonna go. Well, yeah, we both going with Curtis Coleman.
Yeah.
Number 2 that we've seen on this indie scene that I've seen personally. My personal opinion,
I gotta go with.
I'm gonna roll with. Gosh, man, it's hard between Zuka and Chase.
Yeah,
but
that's a toss up between them two.
To tell you the truth, man,
I gotta go Zuka.
I'm gonna go with Jet Mars.
Ooh.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with Jet Mars, and that's the match I had at first. Ooh. Now Zuka was supposed to be under Jeanette Edgerton.
And he was supposed to wrestle
Chase. Chase and Jet. I had them booked for the.
No, it was Zuka and Jet.
Yeah, Zuka and Jet. It was Zuka and Jet. Yeah. And I had them booked for
Zuka had prior engagement and couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he was scheduled to come. But that would have been an incredible match, especially their styles, man. Definitely wouldn't clash. They would have been, wow. You talking about putting on a show. And Curtis Coleman was supposed to be there too. But then, like I said, he had a little, snafu with his license work, his paperwork. And it didn't go down, but we still had an incredible night. But yeah, I'm going with Jet Morris as my number 2 that I've seen. And then number 3, man, I'm gonna go with Zuka King. Who you got? Number 3.
Number 3, because I had Zuka at number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3, I gotta go with Chase.
Okay.
And then for my 4, I would go with Jet.
Okay, you going number 4, Jet. Yeah. Who did I have? Did I have my number 3? I went with Zuka number 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Zuka's number 3. I'm gonna go with Chase as my number 4 guy. But incredible. All these guys top tier.
Yeah.
And it's hard to push them apart. All right, man. Number 5. We only got 2 left. Who's your number 5 guy? I'm pretty sure you probably gonna say Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Whoa, Daddy.
Chris Prince.
Whoa,
Phoenix.
Daddy.
Former Chris Phoenix.
Whoa,
Chris
Daddy.
Prince. All right, man. My number 5 guy, I'm going with Drew Hood.
And I was about to put him number 1.
Yeah, my number 6 is Chris Prince. Oh yeah, exactly. Hey, he's probably gonna get number 1 in the flamboyant category.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
Whatever we put as that category, he's probably gonna be, he's probably gonna win that. I don't know. So your number 6 is Drew Hood. So that's our top. That's our top. And actually, I didn't write this down, but I write this down later. All right, man. So best take. You go ahead and get to some comments, Chris.
Okay, let's get through some of these comments here, man, because they caught up on.
All right, man. All right. Wow.
Good Lord.
We appreciate so many people, man, joining us.
Thank you guys.
Joining us on this thing, man. This indie thing.
Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we did Jake Wilson. So JL says Austin should not step foot in the ring. The embarrassment of the decade. Good Lord. Okay.
Oh wow.
All right. JL says that ending of Raw made him sick. Of course it did. Of course it did. Yeah, because Brock Lesnar came in and cheated, right? JL says the only hope to fix the wrestling industry is turning. Oh Lord have mercy. Turn him heel, Lord have mercy.
Wow, man.
So that's gonna fix everything, huh? He just turned heel, and AEW is gonna give 5-star matches and sell out arenas, and even though he don't work for him, but that's gonna change the whole man. Whatever, man.
What's up, Rick Perry? I see you.
JL, do you think Cody is number 1 or 30? We're gonna have to look into that, man. We're gonna have to do something about that. We're gonna have to check into that, JL. Yeah, hopefully they split the belts. Rose takes one, Boy Scout wins the chamber and takes Roman's other straps, and
fight me
is best. Okay.
All right,
Adam Brad. Breaking news: Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal is announced by Tony Khan and Harry. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. So Jay Lethal, he's gonna lose again, man. Okay.
Of course, that's it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Adam Brad, and also there's news about Jay White, Harry, 75% WWE and 10% AEW and 9% from Impact. Watch Saturday, man.
All right. Okay. Definitely will. All right. Ray Underwood says, tribute question for you. What 2 states are known for the most professional wrestling fans? Wow.
That's a question for you, Harry.
Well, look, man.
That's a question for you, dog.
Look, it would have to be one of the big states. He said states, right?
What, 2 states? Yeah, 2 states.
Well, I'm gonna have to say New York, man, is one of them. I have to say New York and probably Virginia or Florida. I wouldn't say New York and Texas.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that. But all right,
Ray, let us know, Ray. Let us know.
Exactly.
Lucas Thomas, put me on some stuff. I gotta check this out, because hey, we can definitely put you on some stuff, man. We will definitely put you on some indie stuff, man. Definitely. Lucas Thomas also says that takes guts, Chris. I get wrestling is not the same anymore, but I am enjoying all of it. That's why I don't sleep on these new cats.
Right.
Some got it and some don't. You make can talk some good in ring. Yeah. JL said, okay, I see silencing the truth. Jacoby Peter, a good pick, Harry.
Appreciate it, Jacoby.
JL, Evilise retired?
Who?
Evilise?
I don't know who he's talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have no clue.
Adam Brad, what he said? Adam Brad, you see my comment, Chris? Scroll up. I think I did. Adam, didn't I say something about you? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. The breaking news. Yeah, we got that. Rick Perry, Chris and Harry, very nice cut, Harry.
Yeah, appreciate that, Rick Perry.
Rick Perry says New York.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's our Facebook user here? Who's this? Reggie Maestro.
What's up, Reggie? What's up, my man?
Someone knows the list, both men and women. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Talking about Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Talking about Royal Rumble. Okay, Ontario is the biggest pro wrestling fans. Okay.
Okay.
Rick Perry says Texas, and Ray Underwood said West Virginia and Kentucky.
Wow.
I would have never thought that.
I'm about to say Virginia. I said Virginia at first, but I didn't say West Virginia.
I would have never thought that.
I wouldn't either.
Wow. Huh.
So that's incredible. Thanks for that, Raymond, letting us know. So West Virginia and Kentucky. All right. Any more?
JL said, imagine living in Philly. He also said, listen to when my boy turns heel, I'll throw a party. We know you will, man. We know you will. I think this is Reggie. He said, I think New York and Texas, Chicago and Philly. Honorable mention, Florida as far as big wrestling states.
Yes.
JL, why did some have to win matches at the Rumble? Cody did not. Okay. That's right. Canada is not to forget the UK, and Rick Perry laugh out loud.
Yeah.
All
right. So before we go on, man, everybody that's coming in here, we appreciate it.
Yes,
I said, and I know a lot of you guys already hit that like button.
Yes.
Definitely hit that like, share, join. If you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So you will know we're coming on like times like these. It's just random, man.
Random.
HBO special, help brothers out, man.
There you go.
And if you're on Twitch, man, do the same thing you do on YouTube. And if you're on Twitter, man, that like, share,
tweet,
and tweet and retweet, man. Definitely do that. Wow. And we got one more. Who's that last? No, down at the bottom.
That was JS Michael.
Yes, JS Michael. What's up, man?
Is it NXT is tonight?
Yes,
it is.
Definitely. All right. So before we get to these tag teams, I wanted to get all that out. So we about to run the tag teams down, man. Our favorites on that. And our top 10 on that. And then we pretty much, man,
out of here.
We are out of here. Go get us something to eat real quick.
Yeah, man.
All right, best tag teams, man. So we don't went over the top tag teams, Chris.
Yep.
And my number one tag team, and I'm pretty sure it's yours too, is Bad Squad.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight up Bad Squad.
Definitely Bad
number one
Squad,
tag
man.
team that we've seen on the indie circuit. Bad Squad.
Yeah, definitely, hands down, Bad Squad without a doubt, man.
Yes.
They are definitely a team, affordable team to definitely, yeah.
I think we got 10 teams here, Chris.
Woo, good Lord.
All right, man. Number two. My number two, in my opinion, out of all these guys, the number two tag team, and like I'm gonna go with experience. I'm gonna go with the talent as far as the way they put everything together. I'm going with Cruiser and Thunder Anderson, Chris Thunder Anderson. That's my number two.
I can definitely see that. I can roll with you on that.
Okay, number two. Yeah, that was number two. Number three, man. Whew. Yeah, number three.
I would say since we're going with experience, man, I gotta go with Soul Patrol.
Your number three?
Yeah, that would be my number three, Soul Patrol.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with Soul Patrol too on that. Number three. Definitely. Number three, they number three. I will go with that. Number three. My number four, man, I'm gonna go with Ace Armstrong and Austin Jordan for number four.
My number four, I'm gonna have to go the opposite. I'm going with TJ Boss and PJ Ellis.
Okay, TJ Boss and PJ Ellis, man. Hey, they definitely worth a mention. They haven't been together long, but they did beat Austin and Armstrong.
Yeah,
they did beat them.
Yeah.
Okay, so number four. So I'm gonna go with my number five. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with what Chris just said. I'm going with TJ Boss and PJ Ellis. That's my number five.
All right. So my number six.
No, you're on number five.
Five? Okay, my five. I'm gonna go with Foundation.
Yeah. Foundation. That's what I thought you was gonna say. My number six. I'm gonna go ahead and go with what Chris just said. Well, wait a minute. Let me look at these other guys, man. I'm gonna go with All Worm and No Soul on that.
Ooh,
number six.
Okay. All right.
Who's your number six?
My number six. I'm gonna have to go with Ace and Austin.
Okay. And they was my number already. They was my number five. Yeah, and then I had okay. All right, number seven, man. I'm gonna have to go with Tyler Storm and AJ Frost as number 7.
I could go with that.
They almost got beat out, but they my number 7.
I could go with 7 on that, yeah.
Okay.
I could go with them on that.
All right. Number 8, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Kid Cutter and John Matthews. Wait a minute, who else have we got here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kid Cutter and no. Number 8, I switched that. I'm going with Damian Legion and Squeaks the Clown for number 8.
8, I'm gonna have to go with Perfect Vision, man. Kid Cutter and Jordan.
Okay. All right.
I mean Matthews, man.
Yeah, Kid Cutter and Matthews, my number 9. That I got them as number 9.
Okay. And so my 10.
Either Legion and Squeaks the Clown or Austin Bebop and Jamal Hewins. No, this is your number 9.
Oh, my number 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 9. Woo! I'll go with Austin and the Smiley.
Okay. All right. Number 10, man. I have Austin Bebop and Jamal Hewins.
So that just leaves my 10, Squeaks and Damian.
All right, man. So that's it. That's our top 10. And I will be breaking this thing down and I will write it down and everybody will see. That's our top 10 singles wrestlers on the independent circuit that we've seen. And Chris and I, between the two, we've been to 10 different promotions and we have pretty much commentated at about every one of them. So, well, we actually, we did 3 count on. We've commentated at all of them. So, but yes, that's our top 10 best singles wrestlers and best tag team wrestlers.
And we got more categories to come too.
Yes, a lot of categories.
A lot more to come.
So, hey, stay tuned. Checking us out, man. Look for this, and we will number this thing later. I'll come in and, like I say, edit this thing. But, man, hey, appreciate everybody joining us. And once again, man, hit that like, share, join before you leave out of here on Facebook, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding.
Blow it up.
Yes, and on Twitch, do the same thing you're doing on YouTube and on Twitter. Like, share, tweet, and retweet, man. Yeah, this has been great. Yes, and we want to get the last few comments in before we roll out of here. because Chris and I we gonna have to
get some grub, boy.
And our tummies.
Go get some double cheeseburgers and some onion rings or something.
There's no white only pies in Greenville, South Carolina, but hey, that's okay. We're gonna have to get some all color pies. Yeah.
Reggie Maestro said that DX and Kurt Angle segment was funny. I'm glad they're putting the new talent over.
Yes.
All right.
I agree there.
JS Michael, I'm joining on Jericho. But he joining the Jericho side. But
all right, yeah.
That's where you getting it from, man. Jacoby Peter cut a white only pie. Now we ain't got none of it.
We don't have any, brother.
Lucas Thomas, very good pick. Okay. Lucas said, "Do females next." We will. That's one of the categories we'll be
doing that soon. Yeah,
we will be doing. Chris Williams said, "Heck yeah, Chris and Harry."
Yes.
And Jeff Samuel said, "Chris and Harry, what's up, man?"
Yeah, what's up, Jeff Samuel? Glad that you joined us. Yeah. But guys, this right here, we're doing the indies, but we're gonna do the same thing with AEW and WWE. So, and
I think we did that, didn't we?
Well, we did something like that. We didn't do it. We didn't break it down like that, and we didn't give out favors. Oh, we just gave the wrestlers.
Oh yeah, we went through the whole roster.
We went through the roster and we talked about who can be a star and things like that. We haven't done it this way, but we definitely will be doing that. But first, we're gonna get through this series right here on this indie thing. And like I said, man, we appreciate you guys joining us for some indie wrestling, man. And that's incredible. And it just shows our growth, and you guys enjoy listening to us, man. And you guys, like we said before, you guys are part of the show. It's just not just us out here talking, to faceless people. Man, you guys are part of the show, man, and we appreciate each and everything that you bring to this show. Even you, JL, you're tripping all the time.
Man.
This Boy Scout thing, but we straight up when we saying there's a few guys out here, the Curtis Cole,
they can take him. They can take him, man.
Chase Emery. They can take him. If they don't take him, they definitely
they'll give him a fight.
Close. They'll give him a great fight. Straight up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's see what we said.
Chris Williams.
Jeff Samuels said,
all right.
Do NXT also.
Okay.
All right, he said NXT. Then Jeff Samuels said Impact. And Chris Williams said, if we do Impact, Chris say Moose King.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I don't be around for that show.
Chris will be like, I've been watching a lot of Impact myself, guys. And like I said, I need to do
and Moose sucks,
review. I ain't gonna say he sucks, man. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah.
Oh, you scared of him or something?
No, man. Whatever, man. He don't suck. All right, guys.
He sucks.
Moose is okay. All right. But Lucas, man, we appreciate that, brother. Like I say, we're gonna see you guys a little bit later, man. And hey, we are out of here. And tonight I will be on for NXT. I don't know how much Chris gonna catch. Chris, just come on, man. We'll talk about some things, as we pour out. But he probably get to see the last 30 minutes, something like that. I don't know how much you're gonna see. But NXT has been very good the last 2 weeks. I definitely wish you would have saw it, especially last week. It was really good. What is shocking me about NXT is the way the storylines is playing out on that thing, man. It was like almost perfect. I mean, really good the last couple weeks. So I'm like, I'm amazed. And hey, big ups to HBK, because I wasn't sure about him, man. I really wasn't. But man, I don't know what in the world's going on with him. But right now he's putting together some great shows over there. They are doing a great job. I don't know. Maybe when Vince came back, he like, hey, I better straighten up and do it right the whole time. Because no telling what that madman will do.
For real, man.
Yeah. But guys, we appreciate each and every one of you joining us and this afternoon, depending on what coast you on, wherever you at in the country. We definitely appreciate you joining us this afternoon. I'm HBT, and this is my man Christopher Burton.
It was podcaster.
Stay straight up, guys. Peace. We'll see you.